first what I do is I put a footprint. These are gone. Print down first. As you can see here's the tent. I took it out of the original bag and I put it in a cinch sack, and I put the poles in a regular sack, which is fine because they're easy to pack. But the cinch sack, see, the bag that they give you is huge, comes out like to there. So I put it in a cinch sack. Event cinch sack. Awesome. Small. It's perfect. Sea to summit. You gotta like that. Dome. So there's the dome part. Beautiful. Now what you want to do is you want to put them in the first hole so it tightens it up. have it. It's a beautiful looking tent. Let's get a closer look at that, eh? Look at that. Now it's slightly different from the 2015. What they did was they put the clamps here in the 2016, the new version. Maybe for condensation purposes, but the older models, they have the sheath that goes all the way down. You don't have these clamps, so that's something new. Color, that's one. There's a few things here, especially in the interior. The interior is totally a redesign. I'll show you the interior in a bit. I want to stay outside here, just make sure that everything is kind of set up properly. Okay, I'm going to put the rain fly up. Let's give that a try. Okay guys, I got the rain fly on. Now that's what it looks like with the rain fly. The difference between this one and the last one is the color, of course. It's black and yellow rather than like white and yellow, off-white and yellow. Ain't that nice? I love that black and yellow. That black and yellow is just beautiful color. Beautiful color. I love it. Now you do have some other tie outs, which are right here, right? These ones you can just pull out like that, and they sit and they taut the lower half of the tarp a little bit more. Now your vestibule, or sorry, the ventilation is quite simple. It's the same as almost the same as the old one. You just pull it out. And then you have your straight stick. I call it straight stick. And you hard to do with one hand. There you go. You got your ventilation there. That's your vestibule. I'll get to that in a minute. Other ventilation right here. Zip. Pull out the stick. There you go. You got your ventilation right up in there. Cool. Oh, look at that, eh? That's at its full capacity. That's at its full capacity with the snow pegs brought right in there. Yeah, you see? I can probably pull it out more. I just don't have it fully put out. You got your snow covers, you put snow right on top of there. That's what they do out in the Alpines. First time with the rain fly on. It's beautiful though. Let's look at the back. And there's your doorway in the back, right there, folks. You have a button here. Okay, so this is the inside of the VE25. As you can see, it's pretty much similar to the older one. You know, you still have your ventilation up on the ceiling here, place to put your light, little toggles, pockets. Now the thing is, they eliminated the pockets here in the middle because they made a different design. They, instead of having those sponges on the old section of the old model, they actually tapered it in, so it's concaved. So you're actually losing a bit of space on the top, but that's okay. You don't have to worry about those sponges on the side. And you still have your big pockets here, 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 and over here. They did add a small pocket right over here, right? Which is excellent because this is good for putting your, when you're finished with this, it just tucks right inside there. Hey, ain't that beautiful? That's awesome. And another thing that they've changed, obviously, what they did is the inside right here. Okay, if you roll this up like this, okay, put the toggle in here. I love these toggles, they rock. If I can get it in there, there you go. What they did was they made the mesh halfway, like that. Ooh, black fly. Which is good. I like it. It's different, and you still have the mesh. You just don't have the mesh here on the bottom, which is okay. I think there's probably a better reason why they did that. There's probably somebody out there, you know, that knows. If you do, you know, you can tell me, but I think it's a great idea. I think it's nice. Same thing on the entrance door. This is the back door. Everything is duplicate. It's just that the vestibule is bigger on that side. What I did find was that it's for entrances, you know, going in and out. You want to get up to go pee. You gotta do that two times during the night when you're camping, of course. It's a lot easier to get out in the back way than it is the front, the vestibule spot. Just because, you know, you have this in the way and you're always ducking to get underneath the roof. Whereas the back, it's just one zip and you're out. You don't have to duck or anything like that. So just to recap on the VE25, there's a few differences from this one, the new one, 2016, from the older one. Color for one, they went with black rather than the gray and yellow. The sponges on the old ones they have on the side to keep the tarp, the rain fly from away from the dome section, so it doesn't get any condensation. This one doesn't have it. This one has an indent that goes right down, so when the rain fly goes over top, you actually have a space in between there. See, this is not touching the dome at all, period. So I think that's a great idea because I didn't really like those sponges. So, you know, I never got the sponges. But there was another guy there. He had a video. He said you can use it to wash dishes. And, what do I want a sponge on my tent? Anyways, few other things. The vestibule is slightly different. Doesn't come out as much, but I think it's wider. I think it's a lot wider than the older one, which is great. I love it. I didn't want the vestibule to come out more. I like it just like this. It's perfect. You can reach in while you're inside. You can reach what you want to get and things like that. It's beautiful. I love it. The pockets are different. Now, the older version, they had pockets all the way around. This one here, they eliminated a couple pockets, but they added two smaller pockets on each entrance door and exit door, which is perfect, right? You don't need a whole lot of pockets, and plus it still has the pockets up on the ceiling, which is great. Overall, now that I got the rain fly up and everything, it's a beautiful tent. It's awesome, and I do like it better than the older version. Anyways, thanks for watching, and hope you know this video was some interest to you. Anyways.